You're listening to 101.9 FM CITR. This is Queer FM. I'm DJ Denise with Barb Snellgrove, and we're speaking with Reid Zakos all the way in Calgary right now. We're in Vancouver. This is so amazing.
So you were talking about some of the things that you've been doing during quarantine, which is learning Lady Gaga choreography, which, hey, it's healthy. It's what are you doing that's like, what's kept you inspired and motivated during quarantine? I guess is the best way to do it, because we've been speaking to quite a few artists, musicians, dancers and the like over the past few months on the show. And, we've been asking everybody this because everyone sort of comes at it from a different way. It's hard, obviously, for the people who love to tour, because that is, cut back quite a bit. Some of the musicians we've been speaking to in the States, obviously, they're still doing a bit of touring. But, for those that are in the music industry that want to get it out to the masses, this could be a difficult time because you can't go in tour. So what are you doing to keep inspired, motivated, and keep your music moving forward during quarantine?
Yeah, well, it hasn't been easy. It's weird because I feel like whenever you get a large amount of time, you don't always use it wisely.
Oh.
But I've been trying to, and I've been trying to write new music and work on visuals and just sort of reflect of the work that I've already done and what I want to do and what my intentions are. But I am lucky enough to live with my partner, who is also an artist, and he's been working on his own music too. So whenever I'm not feeling creative, at least I'm surrounded by someone who is, and
that helps. Yeah,
that's been really positive. And whenever I'm not feeling super inspired, I take inspiration from him, and because he's always working on stuff too. So it's good to work together in that way. It's a very positive relationship.
Amazing.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Should we give him a plug out? Should we get what's his name?
His name is Jaden McKenzie, and he's released a few singles in the last little while. He released an EP, Faded Fears, which I'm featured on, the song called Blurry now. And he's performing at Calgary Virtual Pride, coming up in September.
Oh.
Hey, Jaden. Hey.
Yeah.
Shout out to QueerFM.
Yeah.
We love it.
Jaden McKenzie, everybody.
Hey, Jaden.
How sorry, go ahead, Denise.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What impact do you want to make with within the LGBT community with your songs right now? Reid.
I just want people to feel empowered to be themselves, to be different, to just let their true selves shine, and know that it's okay, and know that your tribe will come to you if it hasn't already. So
wonderful.
That's all I hope to inspire, and just to be brave within yourself.
Yes.
I think that's all any of us can aspire to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got, is this what you want to do with your life? Is this where you want? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Like, do you want to continue with singing and songwriting, or do you see yourself sort of segueing more into acting, or just continuing on the way with the multi-hatted way of singer, songwriter, dancer, actor kind of a?
I guess. Well, my original plans were, and I always said for the last 5 years, I was like, I want to go on a world tour in 2020, but I can't really do that. But I would love to continue making music, putting up music, doing live performances, incorporating dance into my own songs and stuff like that, and choreography. But I would love to do more acting. Whenever that lucky break comes, it's all about acting, and it's all about the right project. And but I went to acting school at Mount Royal University, and I loved it. But I I guess, over acting or performing. I always gravitated more towards performing through singing and dancing. So I guess I enjoy that more, but I do want to challenge myself in the future. Yeah.
You've got all sorts of stuff on your website. We welcome everyone who's tuning in here at QueerFM Vancouver. We are speaking with Reid Zakos, ReidWorldMusic.com. Legends and Myths is the new album. And we've got all sorts of stuff there, from EPKs and booking to collaborations and merch. There's even a blog. Good writing, actually. I wanted to throw that one your way. But it's a great website to check out and to listen to. And, of course, check out the YouTube. To Reid, why don't you tell our audience all the various ways they can connect with you?
Yeah, for sure. You can follow me and stream my music on both Spotify and Apple Music under Reid Zakos. On Instagram, I'm at Reid Zakos Music. The same on Twitter. And Facebook is just Reid Zakos.
Awesome. Yes. I noticed here that you, off your website, you make mention of the fact that you met in Vancouver and you were taking a songwriting program. So were you living out here?
Yeah, I lived in Vancouver the end of 2017 I just moved back to Calgary in November. So I lived in Vancouver for just over 2 years. I was going to the Nimbus School of Recording and Media, which is a great audio engineering school right by Science World. And I took the artist development program, which was all songwriting and brand development. And I also took their music business program as well.
Yeah, it's smart on you. It's Nimbus Recording is a business that was formed by Garth Richardson and Kevin Williams. Garth is known to most people as the award-winning producer of such acts as AC/DC and Bon Jovi, as I recall. And they have an amazing, amazing program there at Nimbus. As you can tell, I know all about them. I can tell you the operators, the owners.
All right.
So I noticed also that you have worked with Dante Hart.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, this is Dante Hart is Canadian pop star Corey Hart's daughter. My God, the years they are passing. I remember once at some point I was a friend of mine named Marissa. She was very, very good friends with Corey's, like almost besties with Corey's girlfriend at the time. And I ended up, so she was like, hold on, I've got to go do so-and-so. Could you talk to Corey? So I ended up having a conversation on the phone with Corey Hart, who's an absolute sweetheart. But it was like one of those, here, talk to the baby while I go do so-and-so, right? And you're like, no, wait, what? I ended up having this conversation with him. I was like, oh, so that's my claim to fame on that one. Yeah. But do you enjoy the whole process of working with another artist and collaborating, or do you prefer doing your own thing? Or
I love collaborating now. I think when I was much younger, I enjoyed working alone a little bit more, just because I was like, no one understands me. I'm the only one that understands me and what I want in my vision. But I think as I've gotten older, I find the key to collaboration is that you would never arrive at the same thing on your own. And
fresh eyes.
That's beautiful. So I think whatever comes through collaboration is just, it has your DNA, but it also has someone else's DNA.
Yeah.
Draws something else out of you that you didn't know you had.
Because it can, and well, look, it can be very, liberating to some, and in others, like you attested to, is, that I'm so used to writing my own stuff, and I'm doing my own thing, and from beginning to end, it's all me, and then all of a sudden you come in, and this other person's, well, I guess you have to be able to accept that your art might not on this song be absolutely perfect. Because if someone else comes in and goes, well, why don't we try this? And you're like, a little stink eye gets thrown their way. So I guess, you have to...
It can go astray with collaboration. Some collaborations just don't work.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones that do, you'll find like, oh, I would have never thought of that on my own. I would have never even tried or been brave enough to try that on my own. So I think it can go both ways, but that's been my experience with it.
Wow. Do you have any advice for, aspiring dancers, just coming into the dance world?
Take care of your body.
Yes.
Eat healthy. Realize that there's not a lot of money.
Oh.
in dance unless you know the right people and you're doing really well and you eat, sleep, breathe, live it.
Uh-huh.
It's a hard industry to get into. I find the dance industry is even harder to make it than the music industry.
Oh, okay.
But I think if it's your dream, you have to go for it no matter what.
Wow.
Yeah. Well said.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we have been speaking with Reid Zakos, and you can find out everything and anything about this gorgeous hunk of man-meat at reidworldmusic.com. And he's also available on Facebook at Reid Zakos, on Insta at Reid Zakos Music, and the same for Twitter. And don't forget to check out Reid World on YouTube. Make it 100,001
yes.
listens. He's also available at Apple Music and Spotify. All these links are available on his website. So do check that out, Reid World Music, as we said. Reid, we can't thank you enough for being on the show. We look forward to listening to what you've got to say coming up over the years, and hopefully we'll have you on again for your next album.
Oh, thank you so much. It was great talking to both of you.
Thank you.
No, we wished you just all the best of success with your career. Thanks for coming on Queer FM.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.